In my first talk with him, he claimed outright to be the creator of the universe. When I asked him to prove this, he laughed, walked through the wall of the chamber and returned seconds later with a hamburger in his hand.
Hamburger? Alright, after last week's Cain and Abel, now we got God, SCP-343. This one is by Mr. Illustrated, and this one's also suggested to me by the Real Scrappy. Kind of makes sense to follow it with God, right? Like the Cain and Abel. And there's another one that I should watch, the Gate Guardian. He's the one that keeps people away from the, I guess, the garden, right? The Garden of Eden. Was it Garden of Eden? I don't know, but yeah, let's start with this one. General content warning. Fictional creative world. Okay. All fiction. Damn, this thing is grainy. Okay.
Good day everyone and welcome back to SCP Illustrated,
good day.
entry log 101. Today we have a guest artist taking part in the illustration of SCP-343, also known as God. The guest artist's name is Sumin Chion. He is a cartoonist and illustrator who loves working with horror, mystery and adventure, and he did a brilliant job with these sketches. You can find his details below to find more artwork by him. There's no content warning needed for this one, so without further ado, let's begin.
Let's begin. He's not God. He's full jaw.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members and administration staff.
Is this a fake God?
Description. SCP-343 is a male, seemingly raceless humanoid in appearance with apparent omnipotence. SCP-343 was discovered walking the streets of Prague and detained after a staff member witnessed him disappear from the streets and reappear on a rooftop. SCP-343 is detained willingly in his chamber as containment has proved impossible. Special containment procedures.
So he willingly just
resides in a 6.1 by 6.1 meter room at Minimal Security Site 17. It should be brought any items it requests and visited by at least one staff member each day. Attempts to add further safety precautions or required clearances are unnecessary and impossible due to the nature of SCP-343.
So is this one like...
Addendum 343-1.
No, I guess you can't really lock this guy up, huh?
By the staff here looks like an older man,
although
his features are different to each observer. In my first talk with him, he claimed outright to be the creator of the universe. When I asked him to prove this, he laughed, walked through the wall of the chamber and returned seconds later with a hamburger in his hand.
Hamburger?
When I returned for a second visit, the previously bare cell had been furnished in upscale Old English style, complete with a roaring fireplace, and seemed many times larger than it did from the exterior. SCP-343 greatly enjoys speaking with people and seems to have a knowledge of all
that's
topics.
not a cell, that's like
visiting with SCP-343 has become a daily event for many of the staff here, and all employees report feeling generally happier after each visit. Attempts to bar staff below level 3 clearance have proven unsuccessful, as guards assigned to watch the room quit their posts, saying, "You know he likes company," or shrugging when questioned. Since SCP-343 has thus far been harmless, all staff have been allowed access, and somehow
at least it's harmless, right?
For as long as they need. For now, I leave this report open as further questioning of SCP-343 is ongoing. Dr. Beck. Addendum 343-2. In regards to document 343-1A, there are no relevant records available or seemingly in existence, and, similarly, all records of Dr. ever working with SCP-343 or Dr. Beck are missing and presumed non-existent.
Ooh, did he change it?
All staff questioned about the document convey ignorance of document 343-1A and claim never to have met Dr. In a related matter,
or did he erase their memories?
Beck has requested higher staff rotation to increase morale in worse-off sections. This is a very odd request and was the subject of further investigation. Other localized anomalies such as better health, greater job satisfaction, and lower fatalities in this section have led to the request being granted. The subject is now closed on the orders of 05. Addendum 343-3. Data recovered from routine check of Dr. His network drive. Document 343-1A.
Damn, there's a lot of redacted on this one.
Visitors of SCP-343 are to be questioned as to their intent and conversation. Questions pertaining to other SCPs are to be put forth by orders of Dr.
Ooh, I feel like this guy's erasing everything, huh?
Yes, apparently my orders have gone missing. This is the last straw, Dr. Beck. All my reports and requests to higher up have gone unnoticed. I will confront SCP-343 tomorrow. So, Dr.
Is this guy manipulating
Level 5
them?
classified encryption key 5141362.
The fake
Memetic
god.
kill agent in place. Archive document 343 sub 6. Document recovered from the late Dr. Samuel's computer. Titled 343 The Fake God.
I've no idea who that doctor was, but I think he was onto something. How can everyone else not see the truth of this? This thing isn't God. He didn't create the universe. He's an extremely manipulative entity that is
there's
controlling
another side of
every
this, huh?
aspect of his containment. He isn't even properly contained. He can walk through the very walls that we have around him. Every security system we have in place is redundant against someone with his properties. This guy has leather furniture and a chandelier in his room, for goodness sake. I think he is controlling Dr. Beck. The guy's rotating staff. He's giving the guy everything that he wants. He's even covering up stuff that is unfavourable towards SCP-343. I think either him or 343 got rid of the other doctor. No one even remembers this doctor working with 343, and the files he made on 343 have all been corrupted beyond recognition. How high does this go, I wonder? Are the directors aware? Are the O5 Council even aware? Maybe
I'm assuming they are. Because this guy, his nickname is God, bro.
To mitigate the risk factor. I've no idea what this thing is, but it is definitely not a safe class entity.
Oh, they have him as safe? That it?
And there we have it, everyone. That was SCP-343, illustrated by Sumin Shion. I hope you collaborate in a video with me, Apple, and Kibara.
I guess that's it, okay. Oh, that was SCP-343 God. If he is God, by who is it? Who is it by? By Mr. Illustrated. But yeah, like, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what to say at this one. You can't really contain this guy because he's just gonna walk through things. And he got, I don't know how much his power limits, but he pretty much, by this video, for what I got from this video, this guy is pretty much untouchable. Unless he goes against another SCP. But there's probably videos about that there. And I don't know. Like the side is like, oh yeah, like it's just weird that most of the things about him is the information about him are mostly redacted. Now, is it his work? Is he the one that's like manipulating it? Or was it the SCP Foundation or the O5 Council's like redacting his profile? We don't know. I don't know if this is a good guy or a bad guy. I mean, right now he's harmless, I guess, right? He doesn't really like hurt people, which actually like he actually like helps them to be more relaxed and, you know, less depressed, I guess, when they talk to him. But at the same time, this guy is too good, you know. It's a little suspicious. He's way too good. But I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that was SCP-343 God, and this one's by Mr. Illustrated. All right, I'm out.